Forget everything you thought was possible with culinary art. Teams of experts from the food world and beyond are about to enter this arena. You've just entered the Sugar Dome.
Come on.
In this hall, experts in animatronics, roller coasters, sand sculpture, and many more will team up with culinary artists as they work together to make cake and sugar fly, combust, move, and do things that food was never meant to do.
Oh my God. This is a cutthroat culinary competition.
Only one can win $15,000 and the title of Sugar Dome champion.
You either win or you get destroyed.
Today,
Way to go.
three teams made up of a cake artist, sugar artist, and a graffiti artist must create food art that captures the 1980s.
Teams, you may now enter the Sugar Dome.
My name is Jeff Blunt. I'm the sugar artist for Sugar Jamz. My style is industrial, conceptual, steampunk. If they see a gear in there, they know it's me. The cake artist on our team is Carmen Del Rio. I've seen Carmen's cakes. They're phenomenal, beyond amazing. The graffiti artist for Team Sugar Jamz is Steve Wan. Steve's really known for really large wall art. We're Team Sugar Jamz, and we're going to rock the Sugar Dome.
So, let's see what your challenge will be. Today, the Dome takes you back in time to a world of bright neon, big hair, and loud, rambunctious music. The incomparable decade of the 1980s. You will have 6 hours to bring us your own story and a unique character straight out of the 80s. You may begin.
I grew up in the 80s. Skateboarding, Madonna. It was huge. It was outrageous.
The first thing I think it's colors. Colors. Neon colors. Pink.
Bright.
Purple.
Really bright colors.
Yes, really bright colors.
What's the story?
It's 80s. It's boy meets girl every time. Our concept was this girl, she's standing there leaning against the wall. She's dressed in that 80s style, chewing some bubble gum, blowing a bubble when this kid comes skateboarding by.
Well, we have the kid falling off the skateboard.
I like that he falls, yeah.
Okay.
Boy meets girl. Boy tries to impress girl. Boy falls on his rear off the skateboard.
A lot of tagging on the wall here.
Yeah.
Tag
Writing
everything.
on the wall. I'll
Do your
tag it
thing,
all
man.
up.
If we can pull this off, it's going to be awesome. There's a lot on the line. $15,000? I'm definitely hoping that Steve can adapt to an airbrush and edible paints and deliver something really good on the wall.
Cool. I think we have
All
a
right,
story
so,
here.
yes.
Rock it out. Let's go.
Your culinary assistants are entering the Sugar Dome.
Hi. Mary. Awesome.
So we can get it onto the backboard. The graffiti artist needs a brick wall. We needed to get the pastiche up on the wall. Fondant doesn't really absorb these edible colors. Pastiche does.
Yeah.
We got this skateboard. I'm gonna make the skateboard, a fire hydrant, and the trash can out of sugar. But I've got a little, like, flame streak through the middle of it. We had big sugar structures. It's a lot of work. But nothing in the 80s was small. We're going big. That's a lot of cake, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Carmen's working on the cake. For the young girl, we've got that desperately seeking Susan look. The straps, the loose skirt, all the jewelry, all these things kind of come together and give us a really nice 80s look. This whole entire project is massive, and she's got a lot in front of her. Steve has to tag that wall with an airbrush and edible colors. People really think that graffiti is messy. He's taking it to a whole nother level. It's amazing.
Listen to me. A boombox into the...
Boombox, okay. So boombox, big,
Boombox
funky
it is.
boombox with, like, maybe one speaker bigger than the other, maybe like a face.
Fun, cartoony.
Kind of funky, cartoony face in there. Got it.
Good.
So on top of everything, wow, I have to make a boombox. But not just any boombox. We've got this kind of cartoony world going on a little bit now as we're looking at our characters. So We're going to kind of play with those angular lines that were in the 80s.
80s cartoony boombox.
To make the boombox, I'm going to cast some sugar, and I'm going to make it kind of have some curvature and have some character to that boombox. This boombox is going to have some really big knobs, funky knobs.
All right, Team Sugar Jams is jamming. Does this look representative to the 80s to you?
You know, it does, and I'll tell you why. The girl kind of reminds me Madonna with the leggings and those flat shoes. And that was such a big deal back then.
That was fun. I remember that. I was there for that.
Everybody was wearing that.
Yeah.
It looks like it's about to dance. Look at the motion on the leg.
Okay.
You guys are the professionals. I don't know anything about food.
How about coconut?
Coconut's good.
Can look like...
So the idea would be it'll look like the salmon, and then we have the coconut, and then we'll roll it like in like a green chocolate. I don't have a lot of time to think on this, and it's gut reaction. I'm gonna do passion fruit pâte de fruit, but do it like in a cube, and then wrap that in 2 kinds of coconut, and then wrap that in chocolate couverture. So this kid's gonna offer some sushi up, and then really gonna impress the girl.
Awesome. Awesome.
I'll take care of it.
Good.
The girl's not going anywhere. If you have the kid, your kid's like this,
Yes?
and then maybe we can have him turn.
We can take her skateboarder and position him so it looks like he's a breakdancer. He fell on his butt, but now he's trying to impress the girl by dancing for him. We need to get a turntable in there, make him move. I just hope it's built strong enough that when it spins, nothing comes off. Are we ready? Let's go.
I was born ready.
Team Sugar Jams.
Yes.
Tell us about your 1980s.
Well, actually, we decided to go with a classic, that it's a love story. So it is boy meets girl, and he's so impressed because the girl is so beautiful that he actually is breaking dance for her and offering sushi with a flower.
You're our 80s expert.
Yes.
Does this speak volumes to you about the 1980s?
I'm going to start with the characters. They are precious. The details and the expression of their face and her skirt, it's beautiful. It looks like fabric. It's fantastic.
Thank you very much indeed, team.
Thank you.
Team Sugar Jams. I'm sorry, it's time for you to leave the dome.
We picked up way too much stuff, and I think that we fell short on some of the details. Sugar Dome was way more difficult than I thought it would be.